Good morning. Baneslayer here again on our channel. Just testing the mic out. Got our coffee ready. 20. Getting set for some Magic the Gathering Ranked Arena gameplay. So, we're doing modern. Sorry, I keep saying modern because I used to play a lot of modern. We're doing standard ranked Goblins. Seeing how far we can get this red deck. We're going to try to take it real casual this morning. You're watching live, chilling in bed, maybe falling asleep to some gameplay. This is a bit of a Goblins combo deck that I've built. So we're going to see what we can do with it. See if we can combo off with Howl Squad Heavy. Astronaut is always one of my favorites to lead out with. It gets that speed going. Let's just get some bodies out there on the board. Now we're going to have to draw into our Count on Luck or hopefully Expedited Inheritance soon. It's basically our card draw engine. So that is really what we're looking for, is to have that Expedited Inheritance to draw the whole deck. And Howl Squad to actually cast and use all the mana for it to pop off with our spells. For now, Dark and Raw. So we got some aggressive bodies now, right? Yep, see, he's definitely gonna... Howl Squad. That's a useful card. Use the mana while we can. Man, it's just not the right card we're looking for right yet. Alright, I gotta spark this up here. Second. This little cherry on this. We gotta get our Howl Squad Heavy out onto the board here. You think he's gonna let us cast it though? You think he's got that counter spell just waiting? So max speed now. There's our Expedited Inheritance. That's the card I'm looking for. Two, 3 bodies with first strike is nothing to laugh at, nothing to sneeze at. We're doing okay. That put a bit of a damper on our plans. Now they're just locking us down to 3 mana. Meanwhile, my opponent's got 5. Oh, it's game over. You can't win if you don't have mana. See what our man Dark and Raw is gonna do today. The River Regent. That looks like a pretty good card. Well, mana's always good. Gonna have to have that removal though. I'm sure he has it. Imagine that card in there. Double the amount of tokens.
turn the tide of battle.
It's an expensive removal spell for him. But he did manage to 2-for-1 me. Sure could use that expedited inheritance now. Just not to be. Might as well just use it. Uses a game ender for Howl Squad Heavy, or I could deal damage, taking down to 10. Not looking good for us here, is it? Let's see, he's getting close. I can tap for... Let's see what he does. He might mess this up. He's got the cards. I don't think I should win this. There's a very small chance. I see my window. He's got a pump spell, he wins. Let's see if he plays even one blocker. Gains 4 life. No, he doesn't, because I don't. Well, let's attack. See if he's gonna block. Take these abilities. Either got the spell or he doesn't. Good game, bro. That's how it's done. That came through for us. Not much better than a little magic and a little coffee in the morning. We're even gonna get another 500, 52, 525. We're almost halfway to, we're over halfway to 100,000. Be able to buy 100 packs. We'll get a whole bunch of rares, wild cards. Probably gonna wait for the Final Fantasy set. Start the poke. Let's get a cut down. Play our 2-drop. I mean, he's got to have removal. That's why he's holding this open, right? see. Is he gonna block? Give us a fistful of cards? Yep, he's gonna take advantage, of course. You think he's gonna play Shieldrick's Edict? Shieldrick's Edict. Yep. Well, that's pretty brutal for me. Insane. Look at the instant removal of the options that they give to black, and then they tell me, they try to bullshit you and tell you Lightning Bolt's too powerful. Look at this. Cut down. Go for the throat. Any size creature. Doesn't matter the power, the toughness. That one does, but it's 5 or less. That captures tons of people. And then what do they give red? What's the best spell? Shock. Burst lightning. It's ridiculous. And it just comes back with stun counters on it. It's crazy. Oh man. Game was brutal what it just did to us here. They need to put Lightning Bolt back in standard, that's all I can tell you. If you play on mono red, it is a rough go in standard right now. They got no enchantment removal, limited artifact removal. I mean, you can go with the braid, I suppose. But holy heck, the removal options is basically zero. A shock. Anything with over 2 toughness and you're basically screwed. Which is probably about 90% of the creatures in the game right now in standard. See this? Look at 3, he's out of range. See what they're giving us? 2 damage, 2 damage. You get 4, but you have to pay 5. That's insane. It's not worth it for 5 mana. Not in a standard environment where you got turn 3, turn 4 kill decks. But we got Jack Tattoo. We play with what we got. We're just trying to run mono red to see what it can do. Definitely has some severe limitations. That Shock's the most useless card in our hand. 2-drop. Let's draw some cards. Doesn't really have any pressure on it yet. Probably does have removal, so let's just draw options. Maybe he'll end up using it on this. Although starting the engine up early would have been nice. Just draw into another one anyhow. Especially if we get an expedited expedition somewhere along the line. Right. Well, as much as I wish I could play Owl Squad, you know what? I call it card filtering. This will take us more in the direction we want to go. Jack Tattoo's got to make a plan now. Oh, Shelly. Shelly. See, can't even cast Burst Lightning, and even if I could, it still wouldn't kill Shelly. Meanwhile, this guy's got, it's like, let's see. Well, let's just put some goblins on the battlefield, see what he does. They are going to be good size there. So we will be able to get damage through. Hard for us. Such a good card. That is great value for 4. Good thing it's legendary. Good thing for me. Imagine dropping 2 Shellys on the board. That's all he's playing. Filter another card for us, potentially. However this algorithm works here. Let's see what we have to work with here. 3 lands. Well, drop the one that's going to go. Be nice to have an expedited inheritance on the board. Be able to cast the deck pretty much. Oh, he gets the draw. I see. Vicious. These won't go to my hands. Exile the cards. So we'll be able to block soon. That's my main phase. These seasons get exiled. have to think about this one now. I probably should have left one open to jump block against the shield Shelly. Oh! Vicious. Wish I could see what that card says. Well, let's move on to the next game. It's all good. So we're just chilling. Getting coins. Stacking gold to buy those packs. I'll make sure I do a live stream when we get those 100 packs. So if you guys want to see me open 100 packs, it's probably when Final Fantasy drops. We'll see how much longer it takes me to make that other 50,000 gold. Subscribe to our channel. Give us a like, drop a comment. Let us know what you guys are doing in Arena. Sometimes it can be frustrating, the algorithm can go your way, it can go against you. Just like in Paper Magic, I guess. Lee Sun-jin. I think that's how it goes. Playing an Orzhov deck, I can see, black and white. Getting out to an aggressive start here. Crazy aggressive, eh? Well, I like to maximize my mana spent. See, does he have that third mana? I'm sure he does. He's just pausing for great effect. See? Everyone's predictable. This guy has to pause between every action. Filter me another card. Probably gonna get rid of that land I needed. I hope you can give him trample. See if I survive that long though, right? He's got some bodies out here. Think he's gonna block with that insect token? Block and sacrifice? Not block at all? He's gonna block. I bet you think he's gonna sacrifice it now? I wouldn't mind keeping my token. That would give me a nice jump blocker. I'd almost rather sacrifice it just so I can keep my token. Alright, he's a pretty smart player. Two cards in hand, and I at least got the count on Lux. So if this game drags out, both of us are stuck on 3 mana right now, but he's definitely got the stronger creatures. I don't think I could let him swing and attack anymore. So we're gonna have to put some more blocking bodies out here. And I can't, man, he's got to be blocked by 2, so I got to watch out for that menace on that one. Got menace on my own deck here, so I understand. So, do I put the rune belts out? No, I should probably do a count on luck plus the lackey. Really not attack with anybody. Gonna have to attack this one guy. He's not gonna block me. I hope he does. I would love it if he traded this guy right now. That guy's better than my little token. I have to block with both of my lackeys unless he can get rid of one of them. My gosh, that was a good trade for me. He could have let him swing through because he's got menace. I know he's got another one, but man, that would have taken up 4 blockers if he'd paused. But we'll see. All I needed is an expedited inheritance now, and I'll be taking tons of cards. I would have just drawn 12 cards off that. Pull me one of those. Boom. Have to get up to 4 speed and have a bunch of goblins to make it worthwhile. 5, that's good. Let's see if he wants to trade with his wolf again. This guy's got first strike too. I have to attack with him, that's the sad part, right? At least he'll filter me a card now if my token dies. This is a tough position. I'm gonna have to sacrifice my Horde Master. I'll be able to take out one of his guys with the Boom Mobile for basically free next turn. It all depends on what he's gonna draw here, what he's doing. He can still sacrifice both of these guys, right? I had to keep that in mind. This guy's gonna take 2 guys to block with the menace. I don't want to lose him. Oh, thank goodness he did that. I mean, I was gonna end up losing this guy anyhow, but I can actually... He's gonna, if this guy dies, he's gonna lose his 2-3 anyhow. Still filtering a couple cards. Now let's see what we have. We need a little count on luck here. Lightning Burst is okay. Okay. At least we can play the cards here. This guy's gonna go for free. Gonna take out one of his snarling Gorehounds. So that made actually 4. Now I have 5. Let's take that guy. 2 or 3. So if I did that 1, 2, 3, that would take 4, and then I only have 1 left over. Better off just casting these things. I could burst lightning both of these guys. Is this not red mana? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's what I get. Interesting. I keep forgetting sometimes that this is just for literal abilities, so I can use it to do something like pump up my Bastronaut, but I keep casting other cards. Okay, so he's gonna sacrifice him, that's fine. See, we can do that next turn. That's right. Just until end of turn. We have to attack with the 1. Gotta keep some blockers open. Because I'm gonna need at least 3 minimum. And if he ends up with another removal spell, I'm gonna need at least 4 open. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is exactly what we have. Now we can use this guy to pump out some mana. So if I get an Expedited Inheritance, it's game over for him. I'm gonna combo out. So that's really all we need to end the game. Or a lot of the times I can throw mana and mana dump into this guy. They forget that Bastronaut has double strike constantly. This guy literally swung for over 100 damage yesterday. Let's see what he wants to do in combat now. He might not realize that this guy's got a massive first strike pump ability. He can slaughter this guy. See, now I'm gonna draw a ton of cards. Tides are tilting a little bit against this guy. If we get an Expedited Inheritance, it's game over. Now we can do some fun stuff. Now we can go to combat. Now we're going to see what he's going to do. So he has to attack. Now we're going to start swinging for real damage. See if who he chooses to block. Got all the mana in the world open. Try to select Bastronaut, he's going to get just sliced up. Alright, it's chosen death. It's game over. Yep, told you. Everybody always forgets. I literally said it. It's like they never block him. They don't realize how much damage that guy can put out, plus the Howl Squad Heavy. I literally pumped him up. I had about 170 mana from Howl Squad Heavy. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's just the way the game was set up. And I was able to pump up Bastronaut. I had to pump him up to about 67 before he realized I was going all the way to 100. Then he finally gave up. He made me tap that ability 67 times first. But he was a smart player because he had about 100 life left, but then he had a whole bunch of life gain creatures blocking. He was hoping I wasn't going to calculate the life gain. He was hoping I was going to stop around 55. Needs to be a way to max out, like, you have that much mana available, you should be able to activate how many times you want the ability instead of having to manually activate it each individual time. If there is, I don't know how. Alright, we got Kazeki here. I would have loved to have seen a Expedited Inheritance last round, but let's see if we can pull it this round. That's really the big card draw engine of the deck here. 3 is good. The opponent gets to go first. That's okay. Let's get aggressive. But you know what? As much as I like to be aggressive, because he's got haste, this guy gets the engine started. And honestly, if there's removal, he's going to probably cut me down right now. Every time. Every time. Look at this. He got a cut down. And we get stuck with Burst Lightning and Shock. Well, let's see if he's going to match our aggression then. Reckless Lackey. 1/2 common creature, so aggressive. Got our little goblin guy on the side here. Here's our little mascot. He's bringing us some good luck. I figured we'd get the little goblin here to match the goblin theme of the deck. Oh man, this is a bad card for me. So if you play black, man, this card is absolutely bomb. Unstoppable Slasher. I need to get this card in real life for my collection. I love to collect cards. If you guys see some of my other YouTube videos, I'm trying to showcase off some of my collection. Right now I'm into collecting the vintage cards. Revised through 7th edition, all the core sets, and then some of the black bordered expansions. Right now I gotta not get confused here. We got Unstoppable Slasher, and what can I do? I mean, I could burn 2 spells. Problem is, this guy just keeps coming back anyhow. So let's do something like this. We're gonna have to sacrifice our Reckless Lackey. And this deck usually wrecks me. Phyrexian Obliterator becomes extremely hard to deal with. Shelly here is extremely hard to deal with. Unstoppable Slasher is hard to deal with. Exception would be... Oh, see? I gotta get rid of that. Problem is, half of my deck's power is in the card draw, and this says every time I draw a card I lose 2 life. How did I get past the main stage? Let's see, what's he gonna do? Block with Shelly. Now I only need to lose 2 instead of 3 cards for this. Only a token. So I lose 2 cards and he loses Shelly. Good game, bro. Let's see. Still got a Burst Lightning open. Oh, I should have thrown it at his face just to get up to 3 speed, but at least now I could blast their Unstoppable Slasher. Choose 2. He could choose my creature, right? Maybe he'll choose Howl Squad Heavy. Just says up to 1 creature. He chose his own. That's unfortunate. Oh, this is the most useless card right now. Let's see. Maybe if we had pulled that Expedited Inheritance on the first and dropped it on turn 2, this game would have went a little bit differently. Damn, that looks like a good card. Good game, bro. Am I gonna get 1 more turn? Can we go with 1 life? Come on. I don't like my odds of oh, brutal. Let's look at this deck for 1 quick second. Let's take out 2 of those. Add in 2 of those more. I don't really love that Boommobile that much. Let's just go. Make quick changes like that. That fast. Back in the game. I gotta spark another little 420 special up here. Get into game mode. Know thyself 15. That's good advice. This guy might be a smart player. At least his name isn't like Spam Blaster 7982. Oh wait, I suppose know thyself. He's gonna get the 15 in there. Almost got the full straight name. We get to go first. We don't really have a great turn 1 play. Holding on to a Burst Lightning. But at least we got a counter unlock, we got 3 mana. Franco can be a bit of an endgame finisher, but he's sort of slow out of the gates unless you got Howl Squad Heavy already on the board. This is sort of a win more when you're already in control. When you're down and this guy comes out late and without haste, it feels like a dead card, to be honest. Let's say hello to this guy this morning. Monastery Swift Spear. Oh man, I don't like this deck. I don't like this deck already. I'm expecting Manifold Mouse to come out next. Emberhard Challenger. Let's see. He can give Kranko exhaust, but it needs turn 5 to work, and you can basically get Kranko down on turn 4 and he'll be activated on turn 5 anyhow. Unless you pull him later in the game. You could hold off on the exhaust and give him haste. I'm gonna drop the count on luck. Especially while he can't counter it. He's gonna be able to pump him up, so there ain't no way I'm attacking into that. It's a trap. No. We gotta build up our goblin army first. Although this guy could probably have some enchantment removal, and I do not. I'm playing mono red. There's not a lot of any enchantment removal. So that's just something we have to live with, and when they put enchantments on the board, I just have to end up racing them or work around it somehow. Well, at least he didn't play another creature. Got card draw, but gave up some slight tempo. Alright, now we get him down while he can't counter it. Now let's see what he does. Is he going to bounce it back to my hand? Unsummon would be powerful right now. It's a single mana blue bounce, man. I would just hose a deck like this. Yeah, it's Slick Shot Show Off. That's a card. It's me with the Burst Lightning. But he's not being able to attack with the Otter, at least. That's something. We'll call that a win. The count on luck. I can play 5 to do that. Gotta stop him somehow. I need a Draconautics so I can put a dragon in the air. Or hope he doesn't pump Slick Shot up high enough. Hopefully this has got 2 lands in his hands. Just have 2 lands, that would be great. It's the type of luck we need right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. At least he had to tap out for it. Oh, thank goodness, 1. We got a very high chance that we could win this now. This is going a little bit better for us. Gonna have to spend on abilities though, right? Let's do this. Let's get a little crazy, because now he can't I think he's gonna give up. I think he's gonna give up. Can't even block him. We get to attack with the Rune Belt, that's not often. I mean, he can still win. Never underestimate your opponent's decks. Especially this one. This guy's ability to throw damage at my face is crazy. He's got 2 mana left. The only thing we need now is to draw into a Howl Squad heavy. Goblins would have haste. We could just swing for the win next turn. He's going for it. Man, each one of these is 3/3, bro. How much does he think he's gonna pump these guys up for? Yep. Good try, my friends. Sure. Thought he had us beat, but you know, just gotta play the game out sometimes. Play your deck. Trust in the process. Another 100 gold going towards our 100k up here. 52,725. As soon as we get to 100k, we're gonna buy 100 packs. Thinking about 10 packs from 10 different sets. So that'll get us a bunch of wild cards, a bunch of rares and mythics, diverse range of cards. Or, you know, maybe I'll dump like 50 packs into one set, whatever the newest sets are, to stay relevant and standard. Let's see. We get to go first here. 2 mana, Expedited Inheritance. This has potential. This could either go our way with the right draws or absolutely go against us. Draws us more dead cards. So at least he's going to have to do something. Got a little pin poke in an early game. Okay. Now we have a playable hand here. Hopefully he has a burn spell to get rid of him and not a cut down. He'd play something like Shock that'll draw me into more cards. That's the whole point of this deck. Normally I'm burning my own creatures to draw cards. Especially when you get to burn tokens. Momentum Breaker. Well, he did. Like, again, it doesn't let me use my Expedited Inheritance. That's gonna prevent me from actually taking out his creatures. So I'm gonna need to have something really good on this next draw. I think basically anything I'll be able to play, 'cause it's either gonna be a land, unless I draw a third Cranko. That would be the worst thing to draw right now. Now let's see. Assuming he'll have a removal, at least he won't be able to use cut down. He'll have to have something more powerful, or just another one of the momentum breakers. Which wouldn't surprise me at all. Vicious. It's okay. He's gonna start drawing me cards soon if I have my tokens out. And if it draws me a land next turn, that'd be fantastic. I gotta love a flying 5/5 with first strike. Okay, I see. He's all tapped out. Let's see what we get. We're gonna get some creatures to sacrifice. Now, let's see his moves. I wish I was able to be at a higher speed than I am right now, because really I need him to be at 4 to take advantage of Howl Squad Heavy for this deck to absolutely pop off. Well, that looks pretty terrifying, right? Spells that I cast that target this creature have an additional 3 life to cast. We're gonna have to have our own better dragon, right? I mean, that's gonna be the only answer. The sad part is this is gonna draw me to 5 more cards. This out. I have to draw some cards right now. Oh, that's brutal, right? Oh. Is he serious? He didn't kill him. Draw me some cards. That's phenomenal. Let's hold on to these for now. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Sure, go for it. Draw me more cards. That might be too little too late for me. I could torch this guy now. Let's see. I have my chump blockers out. But you know what? I don't want him to, so I'm willing to burn 1 card. He's not going to be able to only draw 1, and I'll be able to draw 3 more again. Plus I'm drawing 2 off this. I'm going to take 2 damage. This is a bit of a trade-off here. Risky trade-off. I wish I had more mana, that's the only problem. How'd it only draw me one? Should have drawn me three. So confused. You had trample? Cool. So we only have 5. That's unfortunate. Just need to let him swing for 5, and I need these guys out. Is what it is. The burst lightning open. See if he wants to block. That's lucky for me that he didn't. I knew he was going to draw me 5 cards. That does bring me up to speed at least. Sure, he's going to find a way to deal 9 damage to my face here. I took a risk. I took a risk to let him swing, not blow him out. He is within burst lightning range. And if he was at 4, I could actually pop off with Howl Squad. All I need is for Howl Squad, all I need is for him to get to 4 and I can play my whole deck. He'll never get another turn. I can throw damage at his face relentlessly. Just draw through my deck with Expedited Inheritance, torching my own creatures, and tons of mana. I see, he's getting rid of him. He's a good player. Somehow he knew. Plus he was going to give Krenko haste. It's unfortunate now. Got mana open too. Vicious. Oh, vicious. Didn't get to come online fast enough. That's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. His win. That's a tough deck. I'm playing the mono red because I don't really have a. Maybe if I had a braid, I could destroy some of those artifacts. Possibly throw a braid in here, but the amount of times that I end up just wanting to cast a spell for 1 mana instead of 2 is usually higher. So I'll take those losses because I feel like I get more wins without the abrade. Everything's a give and take. I want the abrade for artifacts. It's starting to cost me 2 mana, and then I can't really attack players, right? It's just for creatures. I get limited on other ways. Right now this deck is all about speed, so just being able to torch my own creatures for 1 mana for 2 is extremely relevant to me using comboing out. So let's see if we can find that combo this time. Let's get the early engines started. It's just a 1/1. He's got toxic. Alright, this guy's playing a toxic deck, so I gotta be super careful. King Bayer. Choose the blockers. Well, no, we're just going to take 1 for now. Taking some toxic. He's giving me a bit of a raise. At least it pulled out that removal spell. Leave him to block this time. He'll have to use another removal spell, or he won't. That's a big creature. Jeeps. What am I supposed to do about that? What in heck am I supposed to do with that? At least I got a turn 4. It's vicious. Has to. I'm gonna have to chump block with Reckless Lackey. I can't take 4 toxic. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to get Bonehorde Dracosaur out here as soon as possible. Yeah, let's just block. At least now he's tapped. game's not looking good for me right now. Oh my gosh, he still gave me. What has he got? Trample too? Oh my gosh. Vicious. This game is looking terrible for me. Literally the only way is I gotta chump block with like one or both of these guys. But I think this guy's coming down too little too late. This infect deck is a little too fast for this right now. If these had been removal spells, possibly. No, then I could have. He's gonna do 8, 9. I'm sure he has a pump spell. This is another poor risk, but we're trying. Oh, and he's gonna proliferate for the last one. I mean, if we could pull a mana card and get the Dracosaur out. Interesting, alright. And alright, that's something. Now let's see. That's slight hope, right? A sliver of hope. Although something tells me he's just gonna absolutely delete this guy with some type of removal spell. Oh, see, there's our sliver of hope. Now we're going to be able to draw some cards. Oh my gosh, look at this. And it's giving us... Count on Lux. Have to hold back again. Now we're going to be able to draw a whole bunch of cards. Let's see, we've stabilized slightly. It depends on what he's drawing now. This would be good at the beginning of our upkeep again. Drawing a whole bunch of cards. Here we go. Nice. Now we can create some mana too. Alright. 7. So what's our best course here? These are going to be deleted after. So I should play them. Let's get rid of... Probably his biggest threat, right? I mean, I could have just used the one spell on that, but we're drawing a bunch of extra cards. Franco? Probably, right? Let's keep him open till we get the army up. It's looking a little bit better for us now. Again, you never underestimate your opponent's deck in this game. Playing Magic long enough. Do you see? All he needs is one more of those. That's game over for me. Oh my gosh. He's gonna sack him. That's insane. See? You can never underestimate your opponents in this game, ever. Now we gotta play around that. That's gonna be hard, right? What if I have an answer? 5, 6. have to play this very delicately, right? Can't let him die. We're gonna be able to get damage through finally. But we need 4 speed, then we can actually use this guy. I'm sure he's gonna somehow manage to find this last proliferate. All we gotta do is kill him. All he's got to do is sacrifice him, kill him, find a way. I'm sure he could. That's the problem, right? Oh, see? There he goes. Good game, man. That was a good game. I actually had fun with that one. I thought I could beat him, but I was just a little bit too slow. Little bit too slow. I'm not sure if I could have played that differently better. I'm sure I could have. There's always a way, right? I hope you guys are having a good day out there. I hope everyone's having a good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is out there, wherever you're from in the world. I only got a few viewers out here, but that's okay. You guys enjoy Magic the Gathering as much as I do. I've been literally playing since Unlimited. Off and on, obviously, like most of the other fans of the game. Very rare that you find players that have been able to stick with it religiously for 30 years straight, but he always circles back to it. One way or another, life sort of meanders around a path. Don W. Let's go, Don. Let's see what he's got for us. Every time I play this, it makes me want to. I have to go online and buy some more physical cards for my collection and build the collection out. Remembering how much I love this game too, right? Well, this Boros deck, we have a good hand here. I can't complain about this. Gone from Boros. I forget what the name of this 3-color deck is. It's interesting. Let's just see. Let's just see. If he doesn't have a removal for it, it'll put some board pressure on him. God, see? Look at that. Lost. I need that type of removal. Well, this is useful to us, so we'll make sure we take full advantage of that. Oh! Vicious. Gotta play the Krenko, right? Does he have more removal? Another Get Lost? He's gonna wait till I tap, then he's gonna play Destroy Tapped Creatures. He's thinking. Don W's thinking here. Maybe he forgot. He's thinking of how to get rid of Krenko. He doesn't like him. Oh, man. Well, this is going to be good for us. Now we're going to be able to drop a little bit more cards. This will give us options going forward. Some more pressure on Don W to make a play. Oh gosh, and then he does, right? Look at this. That's some pretty cool artwork. I bet you this would be an awesome foil card. Cat Druid, if you played a cat deck. Once dated a girl who played a cat deck. She would have loved this card in a foil. Now, let's play another Count on Luck, because that's basically all we got. And you know what? Honestly, I gotta take advantage of getting them up to speed while I can. It's sort of key to this deck. I know that probably seems like a waste on camera. But you can only do it once a turn. And I have to get that up to 4. Got 2 count unlocks. I can draw some good cards too. He's got some free attacks. Holy jeez, that's brutal for me. Well, I'd be banking on my loss this game. Let's see. This is one vicious combo deck here. Too little, too... Oh my gosh, and it's just pulling me those cards again. That's brutal. Just card draw and nothing else. Card draw, card draw, card draw into card draw and mana. Gave me 1 shock, and then it was all straight mana and card draw spells. Well, I'm going to take a quick short break and refill my coffee up. I'll literally be back in probably 2 minutes of some more gameplay. I'll leave my stream run and be back in about 2 minutes. Just top up my coffee here. Alright, that was a bit quicker. Let's get back into this game. With some renewed focus here. Some Java. I was trying to do exercises in between the rounds too. Not so much when I'm live streaming as much. That is some gorgeous artwork on those cards. Look at that Plains card. Beautiful. That would be a beautiful foil too. Although I'm not a huge fan of foils, I can't admit when they look really nice. Some cards just seem to look a little bit better than others in a foil version, right? So they both have first strike. He's gonna have more use in the graveyard. He has to scry with them. I'll leave him up for defense, make him attack with him. Just a 1-1 poking me is not a huge deal. Gorgeous artwork lands. I got a binder that I'm collecting physical card lands in. I should make a little YouTube video that's upload to the channel here also. So if you guys want to see my physical collection, subscribe and like to the channel. Just hit the subscribe button, the like button. Check out some of our other playlists. I know it's not quite as slick and done as everybody else, but like I said, I got a professional career, family. I upload what I can when I can, and I just enjoy sharing the hobby and Magic the Gathering game with everybody else out here. This is not the best for me. Let's see what he's gonna do with his turn here. Can't block with guys with the first strike. Franco, but he's not going to have haste, and something tells me he's going to drop another removal spell down. He's got 3 open mana. Exactly. I wish I had removal that powerful. Might as well while we can, just ping him. Never know. Sometimes it comes down to that last life point. Brutal. I was hoping to pump him up at least once. At least we're getting some more damage through. It's lower than us, right? That's got to be a good thing. I cannot pronounce this guy's name. T12X26 T16. I don't know what that top. See his name in the top left there? I can't pronounce. I don't know what he's going for. TL2X or 26 or tricks? Is he doing tricks? I don't know. A first strike. He's got a buff spell. Does he have? He doesn't have cards in hand, does he? What's he doing? It's an interesting move. I guess he just wanted to scry too. That's alright. Let's see if he can find what he's looking for. I forgot that was a card. I thought that was part of the background. Is that his deck? We're playing like a gingerbread land. Well, he's probably not going to like this. May not like this. He's definitely not going to like this. He's gonna have to have one hell of a magical hand to win at this point. Although he could wipe the board. Although I have enough, I could do Boom Mobile and smash him for 2. Well, that's also a whole bunch of card draw right there. Yeah, he realized. Too much card draw. Man, we gotta string a whole bunch of wins together here. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 5 wins. 5 more wins right here. We need 6 wins in a row. Right here, right now. And man, if I could do that, you gotta hit that subscribe and like button. Let's take a look at this deck real quick again. See if we can tune it up. Oh, man, Bonehorde is good when it comes out sometimes. The Draconautics is sometimes. It's almost too expensive. It is better though, but let's rock that. Let's just rock that. Let's see if we can make the magic happen. In Magic here. See our second opponent up. We got a string 6 here together, right? I'm sure they'll like. I'm watching me drop a loss right now. But you got to be optimistic, right? Antorkov, Antorchov, and some of these names are hard. I don't know what they're going for. Antorshov, Antorkov, and Torch of, Ant Orc of. I don't know. Cursing at me right now. Let's see. It'd be nice if there's like an in-game chat so you could just like text the people instead of this generic hello. Good game. It's like, it'd be nice if you'd be like, yo, have fun, man. He's gonna have a good deck, I'm sure. 2 Rune Belt. Not even gonna be able to. At least he's gonna get through. He's got some menace, so we won't be able to block him, right? Gotta be careful. He's got a Rakdos deck, right? Black and red. Pretty sure that's Rakdos. I think I've been playing long enough. I always like when they're tapped out, then I know they're not doing any funny business. So he's a 2-3. I'm not blocking with that. That looks like a pretty vicious card. That's... Man, I should almost put that in my deck. However, he's not even within Burst Lightning range, so we might as well, since he's both tapped out, swing in for as much damage as we can here. Now we gotta just count on luck. We gotta count on luck and hope that we draw those cards. It's got me on a 2-turn clock now, right? I wish you had haste. I'm sure he's got some type of removal. Exactly right. I need to get the damage through. He's more valuable. This guy can win games outright, along with Howl Squad Heavy. Although he requires more goblins on the board to pump out more mana. Not looking fantastic, but we'll see. You just gotta play it out. So, what are our options here? We got to play with 5 mana. I think throwing an X body on the board is good, and this is going to put him in a really awkward spot, actually. I should do that afterwards. Let's do this. Attackers. He's already at, so we can hold him back. Just came down. Let's do this one. Let's see. What... Oh, he didn't block, right? So I can actually... need to go to the next main phase. To the end of turn. Now we can go to end of turn. Now we might even burst lightning one of our own guys here. See how this goes down now. Gotta keep cards out of his graveyard. It's gotta go down soon, but draw him any. Love to draw a couple Howl Squad Heavies right now. Yeah. Block with the Maroon. It's going to draw him 1, but it's going to draw me 3. Actually, I'm going to get 4 out of it. So I got 4 cards and he gets 1. Fair trade. But he has open mana, it's still his end of turn. Now the thing is, do I burst lightning him just to get rid of that? It's going to draw him 2 more cards. Burst lightning him. Let's get crazy, right? Watch how crazy we're gonna get. No, that probably didn't make a lot of sense. But I didn't want to burst lightning his guy, and I wanted to draw more cards, and he was gonna die anyhow. Gonna be limited in mana. So now he's stuck with a couple cards, and I got a whole bunch. Well, that cannot be good for me. My gosh. I'm not sure I can deal with this in any way, shape, or form. Unless I had a sire, which I do not have. Let's see. None of those are mountains. We can play mountain. We got 6 mana. Not even enough. Not even like I'd want to him. So I mean, I suppose we could. Let's see. Now got a whole bunch. Oh, Jesus. Deal with that. Lowly goblins up against these legendary multicolored creatures. Oh, vicious. Give me 2 Howl Squad heavies. Oh, please. Oh, too late. Too little, too late. It's okay. That was a pretty cool deck. It makes me want to build a legendary creature deck. Let's check on Bitcoin today. You guys into Bitcoin too? What are we sitting at? Still over 100,000 US. Consolidating right now. In the past month, it's been on a beautiful, beautiful up curve, about up 15%, up 60% on the year. And this week, it's just seen a nice consolidation above 100,000. I think the lowest point's been just over 105. So we'll see if that continues on after this week. So I think if you look over the past month, stabilizing just over $100,000 and still sort of creeping up. So everyone's always so focused on the price of Bitcoin as a whole. Keeps them away. I keep telling everybody, just think of how cheap Satoshis are right now. You don't have to have a whole Bitcoin. Just keep stacking Satoshis. Been in it for a little while. It's just what I recommend to people. So you can always lead a horse to water, but it's amazing when them drink. Temple of Silence. That's a very meh card. Three Howl Squad heavies. Good golly. This is going to be interesting if he doesn't deal with it. Especially considering Krenko's threatening if he drops the 4th mana. So I should drop the Count on Luck next turn. He'll at least actually get through to bump the speed up as a lowly 1/1. The only thing I gotta watch out for is a Day of Judgment for those big board wipes. So I'm gonna hold 1 Howl Squad heavy and 1 Krenko in hand, and they're gonna work together in pairs. See, look at how this beautiful removal that white always gets. good enough. Maybe sack that enchantment, right? Let's keep putting board pressure. We gotta get him up to 4 speed here. He's gotta keep having the answers if I keep having the threats. At some point, either I'm gonna run out of threats or he's gonna run out of answers, but I don't see myself running out of threats anytime soon. See, that's how I know he's holding a Day of Judgment in hand. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potentially playable cards. That's really not. So he's got 5 potentially playable cards and he plays nothing. So I'm going to take advantage of that. Now he's curious what's going on. See, he's just going to start to slowly put guys on. I probably should have left him untapped, because that leaves him vulnerable to that board wipe where it just destroys all tapped creatures. So I'll say that was a misplay on my part, and I should have left Howl Squad Heavy untapped. That's good for me. Okay, now that I have 3 Krankos, I have no problems losing one. Before I activate his ability, you gotta go to combat first. And down here in the bottom right, man, you gotta make sure, see these? You literally have to make sure that you put all your stops down. And then when it expands out, you gotta put more stops down here for all that granular control. So that it doesn't just skip past. So many times I've missed crucial steps. Now I can go to some attackers. Let's just lay it out. He's probably gonna have another board wipe. And I always put a stop sort of on their next main phases down here and their end step also. Usually hit full control. Well, it wasn't a board wipe, so he must not have it, or else that would have been the time to use it. But it's game over for him next turn. He's got 1 mana left open. He could potentially play a cut down. Four mana? Well, he's not going to have haste. That's the crazy part. But you know what? I think this might do it. There we go. Somehow we got through it. That did okay, right? We had another strong multicolored deck. I don't even think that was the perfect draws for us, but it was definitely strong. A little bit more gold, 52, 80, 25. Man, we gotta wait for some time for these quests to open up again. And we gotta get a bunch more wins for what, 50? Let's see who we draw next. Definitely learning from every game here. Seeing which cards are strong. Azathoth. Interesting. Hey, we get to go first. This is an interesting hand. It's not the best hand, because these are basically dead cards right now. I probably even should have mulliganed. But I have 2 Burst Lightnings and an Expedited Inheritance. So I'm counting on just... Oh, see, Crank out's another dead card. I probably should have held off on that and just left the 2 Burst Lightnings open so I could remove him before dropping this myself. I think I just killed myself with that one. Literally, unless I draw a land on the next turn and he gets land screwed right now. Which I doubt. Exactly. Turn 3. Vicious. Let's see if we even have a slight chance. If he removes Kranko, I'm going to say it's probably going to be game over. I'm assuming he's got a removal spell. Right, so I'd even just attack with if I were him right now. He's on the play. He's got mana open. And even if I blocked, it would draw him a whole bunch of cards he could play right now and put the pressure on. And I just have to take the damage. I need this guy on the board. I'm gonna run out of runway soon. So I have to keep my options open. I gotta put some stops down here before we move on to the next stop. Just drew another Burst Lightning, that's brutal. Not sure if that was the best use of it. I probably just should have drawn some more cards, but I wouldn't have the blockers I need. I'll block his 3/3 with my 2/2 all day long. Oh, there goes my moneymaker. I wish I had a 2 instant removal to anybody. Well, we're gonna take 4. Gotta leave our options. I put some stops down here. He can say no. It's so funny. Some players actually do decline it for some reason. He clicked, he's smart. Didn't draw a shock. I do need to... Can I cast my Burst Lightning right now? So confused. I have the mana. Do you guys see this? Not letting me Burst Lightning him. That's insane. I can't cast an instant. What is that? You guys saw that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, now I can cast it. Now that he's back up at 4. What in the heck is that? Need that one. Fortunately, we're nowhere close to being able to use his mana abilities. This is what we really need, because he needs to be at speed 4. It's not actually looking that good for us right now. If this guy was at speed 4, it would be fantastic. We could just pop right off. Everyone's gonna get a big fistful of cards. Oh, brutal. Bunch of cards at least. Again, if this guy was at 4 speed, I'd be able to tap out the mana and play them. We'd have to have a couple goblins on the battlefield also. Just is not the way it is. It's just what happens sometimes. We'll play it out. Just not enough mana. He'd have to be at he'd have to be at speed 4, and he's not. Well, I got about 15 minutes left here. Hey, Squee Goblin Nabob, that's a beautiful card. I got a couple of those in my physical card collection also. That's his avatar there. Squee Goblin. Again, alright. Got the count unlock on the board in the next turn. Oh, this is gonna be vicious for us. This ain't gonna be good. This is gonna be we're gonna have to get the Runevelt to double their power to make up for the fact that they're all entering tapped. Oh, and he's got something to Japanese game. You know this guy's gonna destroy me. Can't compete with that. Now, if he's got the removal, it's gonna come down right now. Oh my god, I totally misplayed that. I'm so dumb. I should have played the Boommobile first and done 1 damage to him here. Need to put that Screaming Nemesis back in my deck to do something like that. It hoses these decks. You give him other targets, so. So he'll get removed right away also. No? Alright, he's gonna let him sit. That's interesting. Yeah, we're gonna get him a bunch of life here. We gotta make sure we put the stop on combat. And then see how it has a stop on combat here? I've missed this so many times in the past. But once we actually go to combat here, it splits up and you have to re-put in more stops to make sure that when you do go to combat after this resolves, you're able to tap and activate his before it goes directly to combat. They're all entering tap now, right? Look at this guy's health. We need a Runevelt. This guy's scaling like crazy. The fact that he's got 3 out there, that's... Oh, that's brutal. Oh, man. Well, we're fighting a steep uphill battle at this point. And now we are climbing a mountain.
We can save everyone. You shine bright, hero.
Good grief. Oh my god, I literally misclicked. That is unbelievable. I cannot believe I just did that. Well, that happens. I meant to deal 5 direct damage from the Boommobile to Elspeth.
Light without light.
Oh, that's brutal.
Ascend.
It's looking terrible for me right now. Oh my gosh, it just got even worse. This deck is literally designed to hose my deck. So this is a matchup. This is absolutely perfect hose. Everybody's out of reach of my spells. There's not a whole lot of great removal options for red. And they say Lightning Bolt is too overpowered, but then they got stuff like this flying around for 3 mana.
You've earned my blessing.
Lightning Bolt wouldn't help on that thing. Everybody enters tapped. Doesn't even matter. That was a perfect hose deck for playing against me, for sure. It's just crazy. The algorithm finds the way to match you up against your hose decks. Well, let's see. Maybe it'll take some pity on us this time. It's like, oh, this guy's lost. That's a pretty cool looking Nicol Bolas. It's gonna let us go first. It gave us 3 mana. Maybe it's gonna take pity on us now. Oh my gosh. Now let's see. Let's see if our deck is the hose deck to his. Oh, he's got a green deck. I can already tell you it's probably not looking good for him. The problem is, unless he gives his creatures trample, the bigger the creature he plays, it's just more cards he's going to draw for me. Impending Doom, the Overlord of the Hauntwood's all he wants. Oh, it's just going to get uglier for him. It's funny, you can just see I got absolutely hosed last game, and now it's matching me up against a deck that I'm pretty sure I'm going to dump all over. Now let's see if I eat my words. Bull Saki, he's going to do everything he can to slaughter me. Well, the flying creature might do it. It is entirely possible that that flying creature could end this game for me. But I got a sneaky suspicion. Just this weird feeling. Watch what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna see what I'm talking about. Does he block? It's just gonna get worse. Let's resolve that. And next main phase. Surprised he didn't want to block. I probably could have comboed out and just ended the game right then and there if he did. Yep, he's gaining some life. Let's see what he chooses to do again. See, he's not even attacking. Oh, this is just going to be real vicious for him now too. This isn't going to end well for him. Watch what's going to happen here. We're at 4 speed. You think he's even looking at this card over here, Burnout? This is the card that disappears on players' radar. I'm just screwing around with these guys to make them think like I'm just going all in with everybody. Don't worry about who's blocking. See that quick little play? Now he's gonna go right to left like I did, because that's just the way humans go for some reason. And he's gonna completely forget about this last little guy I tapped over here. Now he's gonna get absolutely screwed by him. So pay attention if you see a deck and you see Burnout Bastronaut and Howl Squad heavy on the board. He's going to deliver 16 damage just by himself. Boom. See? Everyone always forgets about him. Every game. I've literally, probably out of 50 games, I would say 49 players forget about him when I do that. $50 gold. But you guys have been watching me long enough. You see how much I get smacked around myself. There's other decks that pop off even faster than mine. This is some crazy, crazy cool combo decks that players have made. Faster than mine, more powerful than mine. I'm sure more skilled players, more knowledgeable. It's just always fun when your deck combos off some way. We're able to sneak something past them. Not the strongest opening this time, unless we pull that third land, and I'm able to drop this on turn 3. If I can pull a third land by turn 3, oh man, see, this is going to be vicious for us. I don't want to see them on the board at all. This is going to be a very, very fast deck. I might have to sacrifice some guys here. We need some speed on the board for Howl Squad. I wish one of these was a shock. That would have made up to speed 2 on that turn right away. Instead, we're sitting on 3 Horde Rune Belts. So we're going to have to take some to the face. Oh, see, it's sticking us on the 2 mana. Man, I really needed a 3-drop right there, but I don't have it. So let's just play what we have. I do need the speed. And let's see if maybe we can stack these. Maybe he won't have direct removal. Oh god, that's terrible. I'm pretty sure that's GG's. It's not even drawing me the third land. gonna be throwing out a ton of damage. Brutal. Yeah, he won. That's okay. 2 land. Didn't really give me a whole bunch of options there. Especially when he's dropping cards like this. Again, like I said, they'd say Lightning Bolt's too overpowered, but not this card. They'll give you a shock to deal with this. Burst Lightning, 2 damage again. What are you supposed to do? You can't cast 4 until you get to 5 mana anyhow. He can get him up to... Oh, he does have to attack, right? We need to keep him back. I could almost... Let's do this. We need to put some stops down here. Oh, he doesn't even have haste though. That was my misplay. Totally misplayed that. Not much. If I had that the 3rd mana on turn 3, that would have been a completely different game. We would have dropped that count on luck. We would have been able to play more cards. We would have had more cards. Just wanted to lock us on 2. It's just how it went. That's why I'm never upset when it happens to my opponents. I'm like, the amount of times it happens to me is unbelievable. I'm rocking 24 lands right now, so we're not trying to run short, especially for mono red. I've seen 20 lands. I've seen guys running 18 lands, 22. We got 24. Again, I just see that 2 land. I'm like, oh man, it's gonna draw us more 4 and 5 mana spells. We'll see. Let's be optimistic. Leave some stops at the bottom here for the end of turn. At least we need to remove something. Nope. Well. So you know what I need to do is also get him up to speed here. Already. See? There you go. Now let's see. Is it going to stick us on 2 lands again? Is it going to give us something a little bit more playable? Hey, at least he gave us a 3rd land this time, right? Again, every other color they seem to get good removal, but red is only stuck on 2. It doesn't get to remove very much at all. So we can put him down. I would say he'll be able to get through for another speed boost. Really, it's going to depend on what our next draw is also. What this guy has planned for us. I love elves. I got a whole binder full of elf cards. I got to make a video about that for you guys and upload it to our channel. It's on our collection playlist. I know this is just right now my live streams. But if you check out the other part of my channel, you'll see I got playlists just for collection videos. Right now we're just doing some straight shot videos of it when I can, when it's available. I should show I got a goblin collection, I got an elf collection. I didn't really mean to hit all attack there, I meant to just hit the burnout. It's okay, it'll make the win more epic if we get it. See, we're already at 4. That's at least good for our burnout. This is a very underrated goblin. Just like Howl Squad, but the trick is really you gotta be at 4, so you almost have to really build your deck around having start your engines. I'd like every single card in my deck to be start your engines. Just so I could get up there by turn 3. Splashing green, you can build a little bit of mana ramp potentially. splashing white would give you a lot better removal options. I'm surprised he didn't want to attack at all, but I guess he couldn't, right? He just tapped out there. This might work. See if he drops a big bad creature on our heads. Nikolai, doubling season. Oh man, that can't be good for me, right? A mythic enchantment, and I got no enchantment removal. This can't be good news for me. He didn't attack again, okay. He's giving us all the chances in the world right now. Do I do that or account unlock to get more cards? He's not attacking right now. That's a bit of a risky move, but I'm gonna take it. He can't attack with him. Now I gotta get aggressive.
Feral about this city.
Oh my gosh. That can't be good for me at all. Got no way to cast.
I never run out of answers.
So he's gonna hit me for 8. Okay. Gosh, man, they got quite a huge boost, eh? He's gonna get 1 card. Oh man, I'm stuck at 4. It's still not enough land for me. If I had 5 on the field right now, I could drop 6 and then play my Howl Squad and actually win the darn game. How did I not get 8? Oh, because he has Trample. It's terrible for me. That was terrible. It doesn't matter what we draw now. Don't have enough mana for it. That's crazy. That is a statistically low, poor draw, I'll say. Not really, man. That was odd. Let's go one more. That was odd. Two with a whole bunch of 3 and 4 and 5s. How much you want to bet this guy's gonna curve out perfect again? Let's see. At least it gave us a 3rd one, right? That's all I ever asked for. Just 3 lands by turn 3. Well, he'll definitely block that. We probably should get one of the count unlocks, but if he doesn't remove this guy, looks like he's keeping up counter magic. We had a 5th mana. Next time we could potentially play the Dracosaur. Or even a count unlocking the Draconautics. Guy's looking pretty vicious. can't be blocked by 2 or greater. Easy. Well, just gonna have to take some toxic tokens. Toxic tokens. Let's see what he wants to do. He's got removal. Oh, what the heck? I guess I didn't put enough stops down. That's crazy. I try to let the game flow go, but then sometimes it skips right over your turn unless you like force absolute granular control constantly. Brutal. Well, let's see what we can do. Few more blockers on the battlefield. At least we can chump block with a couple of them. Let's see what he does. He's certainly putting a lot of tokens out there. Damn. Good game, bro. Alright, guys, well, I gotta take a break. That was a whole bunch of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed at least some of it. If you want to see more of my collection, like I said, check out the other playlists, hit subscribe and like. I'd greatly appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you guys. So we'll see you again soon.